Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video we're going to open up a few Wizards of the Coast Heavy packs, plus a few Shining Fates packs, and I'll show you one card that I purchased this past week. I bought some other stuff you guys are going to see pretty soon, but for now I want to show this one card, and we have a Dark Magneton Gem Mint 10, and this is the unlimited version. You wouldn't think it, but this card is very expensive. I paid $4,000 for it, and for the most part, for people who have been looking for this card, know that that's actually a pretty good deal. And so I was happy to pay that. I paid $4,500 I think for the first edition, but there's a lot more in the pot for the first edition. They're both hard to grade, but Dark Magneton, this card right here was not popular, in Team Rocket. It was right there with Dark Arbok and Weezing. That's why there's such a huge difference in the 9 and the 10. And for that reason, not many of them were graded. Really, the only ones that were graded in the beginning were the first editions. I mean, you could find, this was one of those cards that you could find in mass for like 50 cents a piece, if not less. I mean, it was always available, but it was never one of those things that you'd want to grade, because even if you did get 10, there weren't that many people looking for the unlimited when you could still get the first edition. But this is one of those few instances where the unlimited version has a lot of potential to surpass the first edition, just because the population is so low. Of course, if the pop ever did rise, then I would think that the first edition would take it back over. But this card, I think it's at a pop 3 now. It's something, super crazy low, and I was happy to add it to it. It was the last card I needed for my personal collection in 10. Alright, so we're going to jump into the booster packs. First up, we have a Jungle Long booster pack for Spencer. Tilt this down just a little bit. Keep everything on the camera there. And, I don't even really remember what's been pulled from this pack, or from this long box, because that's where most of these packs come from. I believe it was a full long box. I bought the heavies or something like that. And I opened up a lot of them on camera. Some of them I just opened for myself, and then we opened up several for you guys, and then I just kind of stopped opening them for a while, and then we come back to them, and now we're down to the last few. We'll just do it like we have been. And we're gonna start off with the Cubone, probably one of the better commons. Not the best. You got the Pikachu in here. You got Eevee as well. So there's two of those. Ooh, Butterfree. Now that's the best uncommon, pretty much, that you can get, in my opinion, from the Jungle set. Nidoran, Goldeen. Okay, we've got a Jigglypuff there and a Persian, not too bad. And you can see with this Jigglypuff, it actually has a little print dot there on the top left. And it's just a white ink bubble type deal, so it's not too uncommon to see something like that. Got Oddish and Rhydon, not bad. I always thought this could have potentially been a rare. In fact, it was in Legendary Collection when it was reprinted. We have Mankey, and then for the last card we have, Snorlax. That is a big pull. Snorlax, any Snorlax, the regular one like this, the first edition, or the no symbol, all of them are very expensive in PSA 10. Looking at this one, it's not very noticeable, but you can see a print line going across the bottom right below his butt, almost like it lines up with where he's sitting. Man, what's kind of cool is, I don't know if maybe it's just my eyes, it's a little late at night, but does the name almost look a little bit blurry? Or like the ink is kind of smeared a little bit? Maybe it's just my eyes, because looking at it through the camera it looks pretty good, but then in person I kind of see, and maybe it's just the black ink on the white there. The border looks good. I don't see anything wrong with the centering or any chipping. Man, it looks like it'd be really good print quality there. And then on the back side, let's see, it does have a little bit of rounding issues on the bottom, which is kind of unfortunate for the grading aspect of it, because it definitely takes it away from being a 10 in my opinion. I would probably give this one about an 8 because of that. You can see it there. It's not as prominent as we have seen before on Snorlax cards for whatever reason. Those Clefable and non-hollows have a tendency to just randomly have sometimes just a little bit of whitening on the edges. If you guys know anything about the pre-release Clefable, that card does not have a single PSA 10 in existence, because all of them have edging issues, or all that we've ever seen anyways. I mean, who knows, maybe one day we'll have one without it. But honestly, Snorlax, one of the best pulls you can have, probably one of the best Pokemon you can have, in the game. But unfortunately it did have some of that whitening on the edges. Alright, so I'm going to put this up. So congrats to you, Spencer. I think Snorlax is one of the better cards to hold value if you don't get the 10. Because it's so popular, and the popular cards you can kind of see how, you know, with the 8s and 9s, it's still got to have a lot of value. But say like with this Dark Magneton, you drop down to an 8. I mean, it's just, there's really no value there, or in comparison to like where the 10 is. Alright, so next pack we have a first edition Fossil Booster Pack, and this Instagram is at Mooyah Bros. Very cool. These were kind of brought on last second, and it's late here. I normally don't record this late, but my wife just got back out of the hospital, and I know tomorrow's going to be really busy, so I wanted to get this in before the weekend, and I didn't want to make these guys wait 3 days for me to open up their packs for them. Alright, so we have Kabuto. Put that off to the side. Tentacool, Horsey, Kingler. Got Mysterious Fossil and Ghastly. Nice. I remember one of the questions for one of the activities to get the Missy's Seadra pre-release. It asked about the difference between the Ghastly from Fossil, or I think it wasn't the difference. It was just what is the background of the Fossil Ghastly, and the answer was a brick wall. So we have Mysterious Fossil, we have Ekans and Weezing. Pulling out some Team Rocket cards now. Grimer, Shelter. Ooh, nice. Got the Ditto. These are usually not terribly hard to grade, which is, you know, kind of like a good thing, bad thing. Good thing is it makes it easier to get the 10, so you have that 10 premium. Bad thing is it's not so hard to grade, so usually there's not like a crazy premium like you would see with Dragonite. But trying to look hard at the bottom, I'm not seeing. Okay, off to the left side, you can kind of see it a little bit at the bottom left corner. Get it in the right light, but you don't really see the line going all across the bottom like you did on the Snorlax. And looking at it straight on, looks pretty cool. I always like how it had that checkered top. Let's look at the back side. Corners look pretty good. Oh, sorry about that. Looks like the centering is off somewhat. I would probably give this one a 9. The borders and the edges look pretty good. The centering is off just a little bit on the back side. If it was only that, I would say it'd have a shot at the 10, but with the print lines there, I think this is probably going to be a solid 9. So congrats to you, Spencer, for getting a Ditto in your pack. Put these up. And then I'm going to open up a few packs. These aren't for any buyer. I'm just going to open them up just to have a little bit of fun. My Shining Fates come in so late, but I didn't really care. I actually told my distributor, hey, if you want to get these other guys' stuff out earlier, I'm fine with it, because I wasn't going to open up a ton of this product anyways. I like Shining Fates, I really do. I think it's going to be a fun set. But for me, I'm mainly after the Charizard, so I bought several of those, and I'm going to grade them myself and then just kind of sell out the product. So there's a code for somebody. We have a Spinarak, Morpeko, Grookey, Horsey, Coughing, Rotom. I guess it's going to be the next one. Team Yell Grunt. Hey, look, another Rotom. Rusted Shield, Fire Energy, Professor Research. So we did not get a holo out of that one. Get to see the code card. So was it 1, 2? Was it 3 off the back still? Or maybe it was 4. We'll put. Maybe either I'm gonna spoil this pack or we're gonna have it at the very end. Okay. So we got an Energy, Thwackey, Team Yell Towel, Luxio, Grookey, Nickit. Yeah, Nickit. I thought it was Nick. Chewtle, Morpeko, Eevee, and we have a Reverse Holo Chewtle and a rare Yan Mega. Okay, 0 for 2. All right. So there is code. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we'll get us a shiny. Rusted Sword, Rotom, Floatzel, Chewtle, Yanma, Morpeko, Grookey, Nickit, Manaphy, and Galarian Weezing. So at least we got a holo out of this one. Pretty cool. 72 card set, but a lot more shinies. Alright, see if I can get one out of this pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. If not, we'll just have to wait for another video, because that's all that I have up here. Cramorant, Ball Guy, Nickit, Eevee, Chewtle, Cacnea, Gossifleur, Oh, nice. A reverse holo Eevee and a rare Celebi. Wow, that almost looks like it should be a holographic card. That's pretty cool artwork. I like that. Very nice. Probably grade a few of those. Well, the Shining Fates was a bust, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed the packs that were opened by @Muya Bros and Spencer. Thanks, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if you liked it.